Most of the time when people think about rare books, they think about things that are, like really old, really fancy, really precious, maybe really fragile. But really what makes a book rare in a library like this one is that it needed some kind of special treatment. Maybe it came in as part of a larger collection around a specific theme. It couldn't be just put on the shelf of a circulating library. It might be very scarce. We have books in the collection that are the only surviving copy of its kind known in the world. We have books that were only made because they were made by hand, only 10 of them were made. So both of those kinds of things usually qualify something as rare. In the early days of UF, they've always needed books here in the library to advance academic programs, and after the Second World War, they started collecting them into an actual rare book library. When I was an undergraduate, I had no idea that libraries had spaces and collections like this. It wasn't until I was a junior that I was told to go and look at old materials in the special collections library in my college, and my first thought was, I can do that? There's no way. There's no way these things are here, and there's no way that I should be able to use them. I mean, my favorite part about working in the collection is really just seeing, like I said, what everybody else does with the materials. Bringing them out for other people, and usually for groups of people, and just having conversations around the library, around the collections, around the books. That's really what people have done with them for sometimes hundreds of years. Whenever we get the chance to get groups and to get people to actually kind of start seeing the collections as something that they can experiment with, not something that's kind of kept behind closed doors, but that they can walk up and say, I really want to look at this thing. I'm just curious about it. That is, I think, probably one of the best parts of my job. And that's really, as a curator, I'm less of a guardian and more of an advocate for the books in the library. I want to see them used, and I want to see them, take on new lives.